Okay, guys, the number one question I get asked all the time is, do essential oils work? It depends, to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight up forward with you. It depends. So it depends on what kind of essential oils you get. Okay, so the FDA, there is no big regulation, I guess you could say, on essential oils. So basically, there's no requirements for labeling the bottles for pure and therapeutic grade, except for there only has to be five. That's 5% 5% only has to be pure essential oil. So they can take, that's like going to the store, okay, and buying a gallon or half gallon of orange juice. All right, so it's like going to the store, buying a half gallon of orange juice, going home, pouring 5% in a cup. So you have your cup, you pour only 5% of that cup with the orange juice, and then you go over to the sink and you flip it on and you fill the rest with water. Who would want to do that? I don't. So that's basically the same thing when you go to buying oils offline or from stores, things like that. You honestly don't exactly know what is in those bottles because they don't have to label them. But the one thing that I love is that Young Living has a seed to sale program. So basically, you can go to any farm throughout the entire world and watch Young Living grow plants, cultivate anything. You can watch them make the oil. It is absolutely amazing. So at that point, you know what is in every single one of those bottles, okay? So you have several different classes as far as what I should say grades as far as essential oils go. Okay, the first one is actually grade A. That means it is therapeutic, made from organically grown compounds. Okay, plants, things like that, bushes, whatever. It's organically grown. Okay. So, and then it's distilled at low temperatures. And that's exactly what Young Living does. Exactly what Young Living does. Okay, and then the next one is grade B. So that's more like oils for food. Okay, so they make these oils, they're organically grown, or they're not always organically grown, sorry. They may contain synthetics, things like that, human made different products that may be inside of there. So grade B is food grade, but it's not organically grown. You don't really know what's in that bottle. You don't really know what has been altered to be put into that bottle. The next one is grade C, and that's basically like your perfumes. So that's your perfume smells. So like Young Living will sell their oils that do not get their standards, I mean, meet their standards. So they'll sell those to perfume companies for them to use as a perfume, things like that. And then you have grade D, and this one, it's flower water. That's basically what it is. So you just don't even want to go through that. So that one basically only has 5% of essential oil in it, and then it's watered down with a carrier oil or some other junk that you just don't even know what is actually in there. So that's actually kind of crazy, right? I think so. So, like I was saying, grade A is the only true pure essential oil there is, no matter where you buy it from. If it's not a grade A essential oil, you do not want to put that on your body, in your body. You don't want to use it on your family. You just don't want to use it, to be honest with you. I won't use it. I can promise you that. Before you purchase from any company, the first thing I want you to do is check to see if the company grows their own plants, has their own fields, has their own process of seed to seal, which means from the time that seed goes into that ground, that seed is actually handpicked, and by the time from the time it goes to that ground and is covered up by that dirt to the time that it is put in that bottle, it is absolutely 100% pure. Okay, there's nothing else in that bottle but that, and that seed to seal is a guarantee that there has not been pesticides or chemicals put on that plant at any given time, or any kind of weed killers or anything like that used on that plant. That is a guarantee that you need to look for. Okay, you don't want those pesticides on those plants. The next thing is why would you even think about putting those things on your body when you don't really know what they came from? They could be made in a laboratory somewhere. You just don't even want to go there. Okay, but I do know that Young Living doesn't even have any farms that have been previously farmed on, which is absolutely amazing. So that means right there that there is no possible way that there is any kind of contaminants in that soil that would be transferred over to those growing fruits or lavender or anything like that. There's nothing in there that can be transferred over, which is absolutely amazing to me. But like I said, you really need to check when you decide where to go to get those essential oils. You really need to check the background of that company and find out exactly where, when, how. I mean, ask all those questions before you even think about choosing which company you want to go with. And I guarantee you that you will find some unbelievable, insane things that people do to essential oils and then sell them to people, because people just don't know. They don't understand. I was that way. I didn't understand. But so do essential oils work? For me, yes, they absolutely work. But I only buy from Young Living. And there's a million reasons I can tell you, but the number one is the seed to seal from Young Living. And I will post a graphic of that seed to seal and you can read it yourself. But I will, as soon as I get done with this video, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and the next thing you want to stick around for is to find out exactly why companies sell oils so cheaply, okay, and how they're made. But I'll see you in a bit.